What's going on, fellas? Well, this morning we went to go crank the truck up, the Series 60, and the truck would not crank over. It sounded like it was out of fuel. So I called the mechanic over, and I asked him to look over the truck. I was about to buy the fuel pump because I checked the fuel tanks. The tanks had fuel in them, but it just sounded like it didn't have no fuel. So I was about to buy the fuel pump, and he said, before you do that, swap out the filters because the filters might be clogged up. The last time I serviced the truck was at least 3 months and a half ago, and I only run locally, so it's not like I'm putting a whole bunch of miles on it. Anyways, I've never put this kind of fuel filter on my on that certain truck. This lube finder, built to do more. Guess what? It didn't do nothing on my truck. They clogged up. They clogged up. Again, I thought it was the fuel pump. We were about to go buy it, but come to find out, it was that. It was just that. So we ended up taking off the filters. We ended up buying what I usually buy, which are called Donaldson's or Robinson's. I forgot what they're called, but they're blue writings. They're white filters. I've never had a problem with the filters, but it just it bobbled me that it was just these damn filters. So lube finder, guess what? I'll never buy that brand again. So just a little advice for you guys: if your truck sounds like it's not transferring fuel, and everybody else is telling you to do the fuel pump, do your filters first. Do your filters first. Take the filters off, refill them with fuel, put them back on there. You might need some starting fluid, not much, just a little bit. In this filter right here, let me show you guys. You got somebody crank your truck, take this filter off and spray it in there just a little bit. As soon as the truck cranks on, stop spraying it. It might turn off again. You might have to do the process a couple more times, but just spray just a little bit. Don't go crazy with that starting fluid on the truck. That's not good for the truck. So yeah, back to the filters. There you go, fellas. I thought it was a fuel pump. The mechanic says start with the oil fuel filters first, and yeah, sure enough, that's what it was. So I will not be buying this brand ever again. Kind of killed me this morning. I'm all dirty right now because I had to get under the truck, so I made it an excuse not to go to work today. So yeah, fellas, the truck has fuel. It sounds like the fuel is not transferring over. Do your fuel filters first before you do the fuel pump. All right, if you're out there driving, drive safe, be safe. We'll see you guys on our next video.